Martison Lake. Here we go.
After a day and a half and a visit to the local hospital, we're finally back at Martison Lake.
It looks like they've been lost in the bush forever. Jeez, they like changed man. I thought they would be happier, to be honest. They look like a little they look like they've been through emotional damage or something.
All right, guys, we're back at Martison Lake after the whole hook in the hand fiasco. I think the uncles are happy to see us. We got another beautiful day. The wind is actually ideal to keep the bugs away, honestly. Like, might make fishing tough, but like, no bugs, right? Like, it's a trade-off. Well, the afternoon at Martison Lake ended up being a little bit rainy. My uncle and I did get out and fish the creek that's right beside the cabin that drains into the main lake. And honestly, guys, we've been catching some really big pike. Bug. Not as big as yours, but it's I think the biggest one yet.
It's decent. Oh shit, yeah.
Okay, the problem is I have fluorocarbon on. Come on, get in there. Popped off, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, that feels... Okay, it's on video?
Yeah.
Oh, what side is best for you?
Right there.
Oh. That's a really nice fish.
That's a beauty.
Barely hooked him too, eh? Just on the other side.
Yeah.
I was lucky. I was like kind of fishing for walleye there. I had a lighter leader on. If he ate it anymore, he would have broke the leader.
It's getting ready.
There he goes.
How do you like that one?
Oh man, that was awesome. Just trolling the white rage crawl and scared out again. Whew. Absolutely destroyed it. That's definitely my biggest fish of the trip. We flew back in today, had crazy winds, almost got freaking capsized out there. Fished in the small creek right beside our cabin and absolutely nailed it. Wow. For you. Yes, let's go. All right, it's a windy, cloudy day on Martison Lake. Light rain coming down, but gusts of, I don't know, I'm gonna guess 50 to 60 km/h winds. It doesn't look too bad, but all of a sudden it'll just pick up and it's almost like, yeah, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. It's really not nice right now. We're gonna try fishing in the creek again later today, but it also seems like the wind is pushing right down the creek, so it could be hard to maneuver. We'll see. Today's our last day of fishing, so hopefully we can get that 40. If not, it's been an amazing trip. Yeah, Martison Lake is a pretty shallow lake. I believe it's 7 miles long, 2 miles across at the most, and it's pretty much a big flat all the way across. Not a lot of structure, not a lot of rocks. I don't think there's really like very many rocks at all. It's hard to find deep pockets because again, it's only 8 feet deep at the most, and it's pretty damn consistent all the way throughout the lake. A lot of these deep pencil reeds that you see behind me that actually come up from like 4 or 5 feet down. Those have been pretty productive if you can find some green ones. Still pretty early on in the season. We don't have a lot of lily growth or a lot of weed growth. But you can definitely tell from the days that we got here, it's getting a lot greener. We're seeing more and more lily pads and more of these reeds popping up all over the place. Here we go!
I can't tell. You never know with them though. Why don't you actually smile for the camera here? Big pike from Uncle Bob.
40 incher, 41?
41, yeah.
41 inches, guys. Wow. Martison Lake. This is our last day with Hearst Air. And this is absolute beautiful fish.
Like, normally they spit it, but you've had them so far.
There's the man. The myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Uncle Bob and Uncle Rick, the two killers, showed us how it's done, eh, Marcus? Didn't they?
They really did.
They just, wow.
The uncles killed it this trip.
The 40+.
Oh, mosquitoes on my face.
Yeah. We smack it with 2 hands.
No, I think I got it. I'm
Starting to go here.
more than good.
Watch them go. Yeah, your little net works for 40s, eh?
Did it?
Well, no, we had.
Oh my god, that's
And it
insane.
worked great.
Oh
I do
my.
not deserve a fish that big, but
Yes, you do. Because you both do, because you stuck it out here while I was in the hospital.
yes.
And Marcus came with me. Marcus made the sacrifice, but he's not getting the payoff, so I don't understand what's happening there, but.
That took about 10 minutes.
It did, but I mean, good for you guys. Hopefully Marcus, you get one too. We still got a couple hours here. Woo! On your last run? We heard the whistle. We heard the whistle.
In the water. I heard the flop. It sounded like a freaking beaver hitting the water.
He had him kind of up.
I heard it.
And then the guy, and then he just went. He goes, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like trying to.
Just right up in the creek.
Increase the tension.
You can let them run.
But I'm like, I don't know. It was kind of going in trees into the. So I said, just hold on, just hold it tight. And I went and tightened it up just a bit. Then he was able to bring it back. Then he went right under the boat. Bad.
Good job. They're tough, right? To land.
Lift it up. I can't.
That was over a 20-pound fish for sure. That was.
And came around, and I was like, oh, and he totally avoided the motor. I had to shut off, but it could have still hit it. He came around so many times, and when he was coming back in, he went to move, and the slack went like totally loose. Like no, and he went like, no, it's okay. Like he had nothing.
He knows what to do now.
Like, he was so far down his throat.
I can't believe you just got a trophy on the last day.
His mouth was just that big.
No, his mouth was that big.
Just like right there.
The jig head was sticking out his mouth.
It wasn't even close to the gills. Oh my god. That's how big its mouth was. It was crazy.
Wow. Good job, Uncle Bob.
I did that.
You said you wanted a big pickerel.
Where's it, by the way? His whistle went.
You might have lost him. I don't know. That was not it.
No, I got it. I don't know where I put them.
Let's go see the
The
weapon. Oh, there he is. I stepped on a rod there. Oh, getting bitten by mosquitoes. There's the little jig. What toggle thing? No, it was in your phone. It's in my phone. It's still in your phone, I should say.
Oh, okay.
I'm holding your phone, so yeah, that's.
Hopefully the audio works.
Wow.
What an adventure. What a conclusion.
What a conclusion to that.
And we're screaming. You guys can hear us.
I don't know. We were done that.
Walkie-talkies or
Yeah.
anything.
We didn't go anywhere either, so this is our last run.
I just heard it.
We're like, okay, let's handle the boat.
Wow, that was insane.
Great week, guys.
And then you blew the whistle and we sprinted. And then I was like, when you're coming in, I was like, you never know with them two though. Like they're just full of it all the time. Like
Thank you for your.
I thought maybe paired up you two.
Oh, that was real. That scream.
Oh, and the whistle. Once I heard we don't mess around with the whistle. The big fish whistle. Of course.
I totally didn't even hear the whistle.
It was so loud. It was so loud. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was so alarmed. I'm like, where the fuck is that hook? Because it went like, after, of course, it was in the fish, but.
And all I could think of is this net. I went like this. I was like, hey, it fit.
So it must have been curled in a ball then, right?
Yeah, but he came in really well. Like it was good.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I hit my professional.
That's awesome. 41 inches, Uncle Bob.
All those professional guys who do all the right stuff for making it.
41 inches.
Wow. Yeah. I had him in the net, and then he fell out of the net when I put him down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Spilled out on the floor.
And 3 times I went with like daredevils and this, and I had pikes hit it. and I had one right up to the boat. He was probably about a 24-incher, same spot. Like, he'd have been no, but not for that.
And that's where they were fishing, just up creek, just past the cottage.
Martison Lake, Hearst Air.
Right off the dock, guys.
Oh, yeah, this one was
That's a 40-incher and a 41-incher right off the dock. And now wow, I need to put this, 2 big 30s, yeah. I need to put this camera down now so I can get my lure back out there. The entire thing.
All right, let's do it, guys. Let's
It's like a walleye. But is it? No, it's a pike. I'm gonna have to change my line after that one. I think I'm gonna have to change my line after that. I'm worried about that line. Choked it. Yeah, it's been so good to us.
Like, you catch a 40 in the creek? Oh my god. A 41 in the creek, I should say. And when he goes in, he's like, oh my god, the last journal entry. I don't know how I'm gonna write this. Shit.
Or did you need to go in anyway? Wouldn't be surprised.
No, you didn't.
Put her on the stringer.
Good one, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have taken the net out if it wasn't a keeper.
We're casting further enough. Oh yeah, nice little cow.
Yeah, we'll just do one more quick pass and we'll come back in for the rest of them.
Oh, you're releasing to the front end. You're covered.
Not much.
No, I hadn't caught it. Just a couple of days.
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah. We're gonna catch a. Has Bob blown the whistle for us yet?
Oh wow, a few nice ones there. Oh, that's a big one, Uncle Ricky, right?
Wow.
That was a nice one.
It's funny how they were so small yesterday. They knew we were taking them with ready for the keepers.
Yeah, right. That's
We
awesome.
might have fish for everyone to take home. Everyone can take home 2 fish. I'll go a little faster. Just don't catch on your fingers.
I do recommend the hand though. Pain free.
What? Where's your knife? I
Got one? We got another one! Right?
Oh, it's pike, yeah. I was really hoping it was a walleye. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a keeper one. Here we go. No, it's a pike. Aye.
We could just we're keep linking in 5 minutes.
I don't know if we're gonna clean it that soon, but
Yeah.
I probably should, eh? Before it gets too dark. I could fish when it's dark at least.
Yeah.
I guess you could you hold 2 rod? No, not. You couldn't hold 2 rods and, oh,
And hook set? Yeah, I can.
no, and drive.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 rods and driving. That would be impressive. I got hit again, eh? Yeah.
There we go, yeah. Yeah, you got it. Not that one?
It's a pike, I think. A little pike. Or it's a good good walleye. I don't know yet.
It's not.
By good walleye.
Crazy, so it could be a good walleye.
It's holding down pretty heavy here.
Oh yeah.
Another keeper, I think. I'm just gonna keep it anyway.
100% keeper. 100% keeper.
Oh, keep it legal too, eh? Okay, save my rage craw.
You're going okay, dude.
Another eater.
Another keeper on the board. Walleye starting to hit. Good one ever.
Jack and I had a crazy night of fishing, guys. Right in front of the cabin at the creek here, just doing pass after pass and catching walleye after walleye. 2-man limit here, guys. And
Woo!
tiny fish. Everything's legal here. I think we have 2 over 18, and then the
Maybe over
rest are
20.
under. Oh my God! Look how many fish there are, guys. Jeez. Hold on like this. Look at that.
That is just.
Look at that. Wow. Guys, I've never had pickerel fishing like this in my life. Wow. Last night at Martison Lake, absolutely beautiful. We've had a couple rough days weather-wise. Crazy winds today, crazy rainstorm yesterday. Today, it ended up clearing up this afternoon. The walleye bite was absolutely on fire. Uncle Bob caught a 40-inch pike today. It was actually 41 inches, absolute beast. He isn't a fisherman really, he's getting into it. We bought him a bunch of lures, a new rod and reel to come up here, and yeah, he pulled in a 41-inch pike just around the corner from our cabin on Martison Lake. Absolutely beautiful. You guys can see the creek coming in here. That is where we caught most of our big fish. Honestly, all of our big fish came from right around this bend in the creek. It's where the cottage is, or the cabin. Unreal. Last morning at the cabin on Martison Lake. It's been an amazing week. Caught a lot of fish. Had some crazy stories, crazy weather, and we all caught some absolute monsters this week, guys. Oh. Alright, we landed safe, bug bitten, tired, got a 10-hour drive ahead of us. I don't know if we're going to be banging it out all in one go here. It's already 4 o'clock, probably close to 5, but it was an amazing week, an amazing adventure, lots of ups and downs, but really, really good service with Hearst Air. Really happy that we chose them as our outfitter. And if you guys are looking for an outpost camp, I highly recommend Hearst Air and trying out Martison Lake or one of their other lakes that they have around. All right.